May 24, 2023 Green Study Book Notes. Pages 1 to 3, Legally Sufficient Writing, Trustee to Truster, Reconveyance, TAEE. Terminated, Agency, Except, Estoppels, Interest Convey, Quitclaim Deed, Grantor, DDAABB. Deed delivered, and accepted, by buyer. 4 Essentials Contract. 1. Consideration. 2. Offer and acceptance. 3. Lawful object. 4. Competent parties, ARB. ARB, Assessment Roll, Base Tax, CTA. Property Tax, County Tax Assessor, Rumford Complaint, DFHA, Department of Fair Housing, Subdivision Map Act, Local Agencies, Regulate Control, Cap Rate equals, NOI divide by Purchase Price, Loan Amount equals, Purchase Price minus, down, a deed, evidence, change of title, or transfer interest to real property, Net divide by Cap. Equals price, Cartwright Act, Antitrust Law, Unfair Competition, Latent Defect, Hidden Not Seen, Fixture Test, MIA, Method of Attachment, Intention of Parties, Adaptability, the California Fair Employment and Housing Act, Rumford, Holden Real Estate Lending, Housing Financial, Unruh Business, Property Tax, No Darn Fooling Around, November 1st, December 10th, February 1st, April 10th, Tread. 3 days, percentage lease, gross sales. How much will the buyer pay for his points? Purchase price minus down, equals loan, multiple the points percentage equals points, credit RESPA seller, debit buyer, fair housing. 1 year claim, amortization tables used monthly payment, unpaid property tax 5 years, Highway 5. 45 continuing units. 18 consumer protection, easement by prescription. 5 years, Deion Sanders. 21 days a landlord return security deposit, closing disclosure prepaid items, debit buyer, money owed, credit seller, money owed to you, land project has 14, letters, days. 1.65 acres multiple by 43,560 equals 71,874. Trust account withdrawals fidelity bonded, deed of trust, trust or borrower, holds equitable title, TDS defective. 2 years, do not call inquiry. 3 months, establish. 18 months, loanbroker statement. 3 days, homeowner tax exemption. 7K. Can spam fine. 40K. VIT exemption. 4K. Senior exempt. 137K. Disable exempt. 50K. Church exempt. 100% do not call fine. 40K. End of page 1, page 2, RISP. To provide consumers with enough information to enable them to shop for settlement services, residential listing agreement seller reserved equal exclusive agency agreement, term of sale equal price, method of payment, and personal property. Contract essentials, MIC, mutual consent, law, lawful object, cap. Capable parties, C-money, consideration, disintermediation, savings to higher yield, deed of trust instrument in place of mortgage, dedication, transfer real property, private to public, novation, released from liability, assignment, giving rights interest, assumption, taking rights and obligation, IOS, interest only straight, partially amortized periodic payments, lend, Holden. 1.65 acres, multiply 43,560, equals 71,874. Effective interest rate equals actually pays on loan. The lower the ratio the higher the equity. Nominal interest rate equals rate specified in note. Patents, reasonable through inspection. Termites, latent, fault in property, not discovered in inspection. Sales price is market price. Lax, Luger. Property owner who is lax in protecting ownership rights. The GN acknowledges a deed as grantor. Title company, clear title, USPAP most probable price. Transfer of title, when deed delivered and accepted. Quitclaim deed, transfers grantor interest, price 75K. Multiply 80% equals 60K loan. Multiply 3 points. Credit 260 plus 1,500 equals 1760. 1800 minus 1760 equals 40. 75 minus 60 equals 15,000 plus 40 equals 15,040. Season promise possession under legal rights deed. Seller is owner, buyer has right possess. Sells commission, paid by seller, reduces his net sale, debit to him. Market value, appraisal, replacement cost, estimate depreciation cost of improvement, with similar utility subject, GRM, value divided by gross, cost approach, cost minus depreciation, end of page 2. Page 3, discriminated, race, Federal Fair Housing Act, files within 2 years, complain OEO, HUD, within 1 year, Business and Professions Code, RESPA makes it illegal for a title insurance company to pay a broker, no kickbacks, Rumford Act, Department Fair Employment and Housing, estoppel agent without authority, ratification, except agent after performance, implication no expressed agreement, county assessor determine amount of tax paid by property owners, ad valorem, tax fee paid, value set by government, debit, you owe, credit, money coming to you, seller, credited for prepaid taxes already paid, debit to buyer, assumption, the taking of another person's rights and obligations in a pre-existing contract is known as assumption. Compensating balance is a minimum balance that must be maintained in an account. The title company ensures clear title to real property by examining the title and making sure the chain of title is correct. A quitclaim deed conveys only the interest of the grantor. Legal title is the vendor. Equitable title is the vendee. What kind of title does the vendee have? Equitable title, the promise in a deed that the seller is the owner of the property and the buyer has the right to possess it is known as covenant of season. Partially amortized note reduces part principal by the time final payment is due, called balloon payment. Reg Z. Loan origination fee, amount interest paid, total monthly payment. Straight loan, equals, interest payments during term loan and principal due at the end. 14 days. Buyer land project. 14 letters BUYERLANDPROJE. Price, credit to seller, debit to buyer. Fiduciary gang, Care Bears. Obedience, OB1. Loyalty, KC Royals. Accountability, Count Chocula. Notice, no rice. End of page 3.